In my previous video, I mentioned how the market could stagnate following the announcement Valve put out regarding the Rio Major. It has been a year since the last major, 6 months since the operation ended, and a month since the last case came out. The interest in Berlin 2019 items has shrunk over time. The best example would be the recent announcement regarding the Rio Major. The first time that the major got postponed, the spike was massive and changed the course of the market. The second time around, the spike hasn't been nearly as high. Older stickers like Katowice 2019, London 2018, and Boston 2018 are all better stickers in my opinion, but are getting quite expensive these days, so less people are crafting with these items. Performances can also create hype around players and teams, but with no new major, the only team that has had a significant change in their value was complexity. Overall, teams and players will maintain a similar trajectory until the next significant event, which I find quite interesting. Because I watch quite a few pro games and I like trying to invest in new players and teams that have potential. With no new major, I'm basically just holding the same old items. Another group of items that are significant to the flow of the markets right now are the Shattered Web items. Limited graffitis, limited stickers, limited skins, limited agents, and limited cases. Valve basically made every Shattered Web item an investment opportunity, and the community bought it. For months, Shattered Web items were the biggest talking points within the community. And the case plus some of the stickers would frequently find themselves on the front page of the market. Well, how much interest do people have in these items now? Starting with the case, as the most promising out of everything, death, taxes, and losing money over opening cases. People will always gamble, so cases will maintain some level of relevance. Currently, many people are selling and reinvesting in other items, while others are investing at the low price. When someone buys up a bunch, the case will go up to the front page, but outside of the spikes, the case has fallen from the front page. The stickers have all fallen from the front page, but that's mainly because the average player isn't buying any. There's still interest from investors and the stickers spiked after the recent Rio Major announcement, despite the lack of interest. All of the low tier operation skins are very boring, so people would rather buy skins from cases. Pretty much the only thing the skins are used for nowadays are trade-ups, and graffitis obviously don't hold much value. Overall, Shattered Web items are still active, but the interest has gone down tenfold and should continue to go down over the next few months. The last boost to the market that CS currently has right now is the Fracture case. This case came out a month ago and I believe it's one of the best cases. Both of the red skins will be used consistently. The print stream has a pearlescent effect and the AK is another intricate looking AK design, which is pretty boring if you ask me. We have a lot of those, but it still looks good and it will sell very well. Some of the pinks will also be used consistently and so on. It will be a great case in my eyes and the only thing it's missing are gloves. Unfortunately, it had the Shattered Web knives, which is why the Shattered Web case lost so much value. The Fracture case created hype, but it also took it away. Currently, the Fracture case is just under $2 Canadian, so it has tons of life left and will be opened a ton all the way into 2020. Is one case really enough to keep the market moving though? There are many people who only invest in stickers and nothing else, and they are running out of items to purchase. The reason why new items being introduced into CS is so important is because people will sell what they are currently holding. Without new items being introduced, people like me are holding until goals are met or a new announcement is made. Considering the current market, I probably wouldn't be selling anything within the year if I wasn't trying to get money for the series that I have planned. You get everyone doing that and the market stops moving outside of the standard player base buying stickers for crafts and cases to open. The next few months will be instrumental in understanding how much of the market is run by investors. I think the market will look very different in the next few months than what we are used to. Either the market reaches a standstill or old items seeing a boost in things like the Bravo case and old stickers from 2014 and 2015. The problem with the big boost is once the next major gets announced, there will be a massive crash on these items. 2020 has already been way more interesting of a year than I would like it to be, and it's going to be even more interesting in the CS space following the end of the year. For anyone who is heavily invested in the market like I am right now, I wish you the best of luck.